Aquaman, a freaking fish man.
Yes. He talks to flameters.
Batman. Someone killed his parents, and now he puts on his pajamas and punches people.
Oh, and he has endless money. Let's just say that.
Endless money, and if you give him enough time, he can beat anybody.
Yeah. He is the guy of all the guys because he is Mr. One Up. You know that shit, right?
Yes, he is Mr. One Up.
I love Batman to death, but oh my god, that guy's Mr. One Up. Oh man, I just jumped. Go ahead.
I propose that Bruce Wayne becomes the next coach of the Miami Dolphins. Nothing against Mike McDaniel, but if you give him enough time, he can beat anybody.
You know,
even the Buffalo Bills.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
So I have some bad news.
Oh, do tell.
You know that there's been layoffs all over the tech sector because, you know, big tech companies are trying to cut costs. Well, unfortunately, since, you know, this is technically a tech show, there's going to have to be some cuts off, you know, from here. So we're going to lay off 50% of the staff. But the staff is you and I, so what's it going to be?
You want to toss a coin on this one, or?
Sure. Heads I stay, tails you leave.
All right. Here we go. Well, I'll be damned. I guess you're gone.
I said heads I stay, tails you leave.
Fuck. Sorry.
Well, it was nice knowing you. You know what? I'll send you a glowing letter of recommendation. Anyway, welcome to Uncle Willie's show. Let's talk about boobs.
I want to be part of this show too. What the fuck? I want to see this one.
All right. You know what? We'll hire you back. Welcome back. But you got to start from the beginning. You lose all seniority.
Ah, shit. Okay, fine. I hate this bullshit.
Welcome back. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great. Wow. Man, a lot changed here since I've been gone. Shit. It's been nice.
Listen, we've had to roll back our expectations. So there will be 15% less swear words.
Oh, really?
And if you believe that bullshit,
that's a whole lot of shit that we've been talking about.
That is one big pile of shit.
Now that we're back, Willie, and it's a magnificent Wednesday, there's a lot of shit that just happened, bro. And it's funny because since Monday, you know, we couldn't get on. I had some issues I had to take care of, ladies and gentlemen. And luckily today we are pretty much on the go. A lot happened since freaking this week, and just yesterday alone, it was just magnificent. Like, I was like, oh my god. Well, we're going to be talking about that sooner or later, but let's get down to what's really going on here. And it's EA reportedly cancels unannounced single-player Titanfall Apex Legends project, which I didn't know that this was still going on. I'm not going to lie. I thought Titanfall died eons ago. And Apex Legends, I know they're doing their thing still, but I didn't know there was other developments for this games or anything. But Willie, let's break down this whole shit and let's talk about it. What's going on here, bro? Okay,
this article comes from Eurogamer, but it credits Jason Schreier of Bloomberg because he's always in the know. Like, if you want to know what's going on in gaming, you go to Jason. But Jason cites 3 people that know about it. EA had announced that they were ending development for Apex Legends Mobile and Battlefield Mobile. But the report is that they did cancel this rumored Titanfall Apex Legends crossover game. And it was single player. I wonder why they canceled it. But anyway, the word of the game came back in 2021.
Okay.
The ex-creative director for the game, Mohamed Alavi, left EA and confirmed that he was working on a single player Respawn game. And with later confirmation from other people, they said, okay, this is the plan. Because for a while, it was talked about that Apex Legends looked to be in the Titanfall universe.
Really?
I think there was little hints here and there confirming that.
Okay.
Either way, this could be because of all the big tech drawbacks, like all the firings and stuff. Microsoft dumped a whole bunch of people because they didn't make $7 billion. They only made $4 billion.
Only?
Maybe EA is doing the same. It's garbage. They're mad because they didn't. They seriously. The whole point is Microsoft is laying off people. I know their forecasts were disappointing because there wasn't as much growth as they wanted. They wanted all this bunch of growth. They only got some of that growth. Oh, we got to fire people.
I would say maybe downsize, but fire, man.
Nah. The way that you handle things in big tech is, oh, we only made $1 billion instead of $2 billion. Fire 15% of our staff.
Jesus. It's like if
There's zero
it's like if you're trying to send the message. Like
send the message is we need to make more money.
Apparently.
It's garbage, but that's the way it is. Either way, an Apex Legends / Titanfall single player game could have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
But we know how much EA loves single player games. I don't give a shit you say. I know they made that Star Wars Jedi game. It was really good. They want to make another one. They don't want that. They want that recurrent user spending. They want people to spend all their money on one game.
Greedy much?
Good luck. Well, I mean, they do have people spending all their money on one game. Thing is that game is FIFA, and they keep insisting it's a new game every year.
Yeah, but that's pretty lame if you ask me, man.
I mean, EA's business model is pretty lame.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, dude, about that. But again, dude, like, okay, fine. If they wanted to make a whole Titanfall and Apex universe in this thing, and it would have been great. But if they're gonna make it for single player, man, it would have just sucked, man. Like this, it would just be dumb. It would be dumb. Like, it wouldn't be great just to have those type of universes to play with multiplayer with other people and stuff like that. Again,
yeah, but they have that already. It's called Titanfall and Apex Legends. Yeah, what's wrong with having a single player game?
I don't know, man. Just it sucks, dude. I would have thought, to have two games into one, like two universes, right? Let's just say, and that you could do that. You're fucking one of the characters from Apex, and all of a sudden you have a mech suit coming around anywhere, dude. I mean, just the thought alone, I think it would have been pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, but you're saying that the problem is that it's single player.
Yeah, like don't you want to make?
Why is that a problem?
I don't know, man. I just don't like the fact that it's a single player. I like to make it multiplayer or two player or something. Make it more interesting. It almost feels like to me, like when I played what's this freaking game? Oh my god, I can't brain today. Destiny. I mean, it's not a single player game, but when I play by myself, and it's like, I get bored. It's like, I don't see no more of reason of playing it.
Okay, but Destiny 2, I guess you're saying, because that was the one that was free on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 is by design a multiplayer game. Yeah, so the single player content is an afterthought. I'm talking about a game that from the ground up is designed as a single player game. Did you feel bored playing God of War Ragnarok?
You want me to tell you the truth?
I mean, I would prefer that. Yes.
I didn't finish playing it. I stopped.
Okay, but did you feel bored playing it?
I got a little winded already. No,
you got a little winded. So okay, yeah, so for you, the preferred content is multiplayer.
I will probably say yeah, because look,
okay,
God of War as a single player, it's fun. I'm not gonna take it away. It's a fun game. It's really good, but I'm not sure if it's because of this version of God of War. But other God of War games, I always had fun playing all the way across. I'm pretty much surprised I didn't finish the game in 3 days. Let's put it that way. But in this game alone, I played it. I was doing a couple things, life got in the way, but I still continue. And oddly enough, I was just like I just stopped. I was like, all right, I don't want to play right now. I'm just done. And I still have it there. Shoot, the cartridge is literally right here, right there.
Okay, I'm gonna revisit this question. I'm gonna revisit this question when we get to our next article. I will say that I prefer the single player experience. Number one, because I don't like people.
Of course.
And number two, because I just prefer to wrap myself in the game and just get into it. Yes, some games are better when you play with other people. Right. And I will throw Destiny 2 in that lot. But not everything can be just multiplayer. I mean, give me time to myself. Maybe I just want to, let me play some Saints Row. Let me go and, hit somebody in the head with a purple dildo bat. Is that so wrong?
You know what? When you say it like that, nah.
Okay.
But,
I mean, I thought this was America. In America, you can chase after people and hit them on the head with a purple dildo bat. I mean, at least in Florida, you can.
Yeah, anything happens here in Florida. Let's be honest. But
this is absolutely true.
Yeah. But Willie, being that we're talking about Destiny 2, let's bring up the next subject because I'm pretty sure that's interesting. I'm sure this is actually interesting. I have to say, it's an interesting subject that we're going to be talking about. It's the whole thing for the PlayStation Plus games for February 2023, and it's going to include OlliOlliWorld. I don't know what the fuck OlliOlliWorld is.
It's a skating game. Don't worry about it.
That's what it is. And then why? Yes. I'm here looking at why they're making such a big thing about this game.
It's a good game. It's a skateboarding platformer.
Oh, okay. But let's talk about the games that are coming out, Willie. Which look, from these 4 games that they're talking about, we're talking about Destiny 2, right? Beyond Light. We got the Evil Dead game, which I'm beyond freaking happy about that. We got Mafia, the Definite Edition, and OlliOlliWorld. And they're all going to be for the PS4 and PS5. So let's break down that shit right there, dude.
Okay. First off, 4 games instead of 5. I'm sorry, 4 games instead of 3. My bad. I forgot 5 numbers for a second. 4 games instead of 3. Because they usually do 3 games. This one, there's something they gave 4. OlliOlliWorld, it's a skateboarding platformer. Remember the old NES game Skate or Die?
Yeah.
All right, think along those lines, but much better.
Okay, I'm done with that. I used to like Skate or Die.
Destiny 2 Beyond Light is the one that I'm sort of kind of secretly interested in because
which I'm pretty shocked
a couple of years ago when they gave Destiny 2 the base game for free on PS Plus, I didn't think I was going to be into it that much because I suck at first-person shooters.
Yeah.
But I got heavy into it. Like, I actually leveled up 2 characters and was working towards a 3rd before finally the single-player content just beat me to a pulp. These are games that are meant to be played multiplayer. I still play, like, even World of Warcraft, which is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. I still like playing the solo content. Wow. But the story is more interesting in World of Warcraft than it is in Destiny 2.
Okay.
Now that they're going to have it with, more expansion content, I have reason to go back in. And you and I talked about it along with cousin Jose.
Yeah.
And we said that we would get on and play together.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm 100% ready to play that game. Evil Dead the game, asymmetric multiplayer. I'm beginning to sense a trend with you. Maybe you are a multiplayer whore.
Probably. But I like
it's fun. It is what it is.
Too. But I like the Evil Dead. So let's be
honest. But this is a game straight up in the lines of Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Asymmetric multiplayer. One of you is bad, the other of you are good, and one has to die. One you have to either kill a bad guy or the bad guy kills all of you. Fabulous. This is where I show how much of a fucking hypocrite I am. I prefer single player content always. I have a physical copy of Mafia, the definitive edition. It's still shrink wrapped.
Nice.
And I like the games. I just don't have the time to play the games like I used to, but I like the games. I beat Mafia 3.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a good game. Yeah, you remember. I showed you some stuff there.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. But you know what? I want to get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day I will.
I think you will. That's not a problem.
So 4 good games.
Yeah.
And mind you, you know, we had good games last month.
Yeah.
And Fallout 76.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to take that shot. But
I know you did.
Meanwhile, we're not even talking about games with gold, because Xbox Games with Gold officially is we'll throw something up for the peasants.
Technically, it's all like the bottom of the barrel type of shit.
And it's nothing against free games, because number one, free is always good. And number two, just because they're indie games doesn't mean they're bad. Mm-hmm. It's just that without that name recognition, you don't get excited about it.
Yeah.
I like indie games. And I might find one of the 2 games that are available to be cool. All right, I liked it. But, you know, meanwhile, PlayStation's throwing out Destiny, Evil Dead, Mafia, and you're like, okay. So over here, it's a buffet where they're giving me lobster and crab, and over here, it's like the buffet is just the dust that you find at the bottom of the chip bags. It may not be like that, but it seems like that.
It's just the salt. It's all salty.
It's you come out of there salty for sure.
For sure.
These fucking stupid games.
But it's true though. You're not wrong. Like lately, Xbox has been doing that, and the only way you'll get a good benefit of Xbox if you get Xbox Game Pass, and then you get to play the whole entire library, and then whatever game's coming out, you could play that same day.
Including GoldenEye. You can be mad.
I don't know. No, I'm not gonna be mad. Actually, I have a fucking Switch. I can play it there too. So, fuck that.
But you don't have Nintendo Online plus expansion pass.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
So you're the one.
Yeah.
You're the one person in all of Florida that got that.
Technically, yeah. I have it.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. But yeah, I'm awesome. Kiss my ass.
I will do no such thing.
No, it's fine. Actually, because since this is a new podcast, the Willie Show, you're gonna have to kiss my ass. I'm now under the I'm under the chain now. So yeah.
No, you're what you are is under the fucking influence. If you think I'm gonna kiss your ass.
But fine. Look, I think that whatever they're coming up right now for PlayStation Plus, I'm more excited for it than anything. I can't wait to play the majority of these games. With the time being, hell, maybe on one of these things we might end up changing the schedule for maybe Monday, Fridays podcast, and maybe on Wednesday we'll just start playing games just for the fuck of it. But still, time don't tell.
Down for that?
I'm down for it too. But let's see. Well, we'll find out in the future. But dude, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday, James Gunn came on and he just said, "All right, everybody, I got something to say," and that man just spewed everything out there. He put everything on that table for all DC fans, pretty much established the DCU and everything above and below, and letting us know. He just gave us the chart. Willie, let's talk. I mean, this man just talked, and he pretty much said everything that's going on from whatever movies are coming up now, from Shazam to The Flash and all that shit. He still established that they're there, but is it gonna still be part of this whole new DC franchise now? All
right, let's go. I'm just gonna go and announce the things that he announced. I'm just gonna say the things he announced first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, as far as films, he did mention the one that everyone started complaining about first, Superman Legacy. He did mention that he is writing it himself.
Yeah.
He didn't say who was going to be Superman. He didn't say who's going to direct it. He didn't say anything. He just mentioned that's the name of the movie, and he's expecting it to come out July 11th, 2025. Next film, The Authority, which is not even a DC proper, it's a Wildstorm group. But The Authority is one of those, the whole truth, justice, American way stuff and not killing people. That doesn't work. We're going to mess some people up.
Great.
Okay. Very good. He did mention one Batman project, and it's The Brave and the Bold.
Interesting subject, I have to say.
Interesting subject because in the newer Batman movies, they never really established a Robin.
Mm-hmm.
With The Brave and the Bold, they're going to skip Dick Grayson and Jason Todd and go straight to Damian Wayne. And it's going to be based on the comic book storylines of the Brave and the Bold.
Mm-hmm.
Cousin Jose approves. I got to go with him.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Next film, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. This Supergirl is going to be a lot more. Yeah, this Supergirl, according to him, is going to be more jaded than Superman because, well, he's about hope and truth and optimism. So Gabby, if he had, exercised, Supergirl is going to be, they raised a little chunk of Krypton that remained and saw people dying. And so she's not as optimistic, we'll just say.
I don't blame her, but still.
And the final film that he announced was Swamp Thing,
mm-hmm.
which, by the way, does have a director.
Oh yeah,
James Mangold.
Okay.
The man who directed Logan is reportedly in talks for Swamp Thing.
Well, no, okay. I like the movie Logan.
I mean, you better have that movie. It was amazing.
It was really good, dramatic and all. I loved it.
Yes. So, he's got the chops.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the new films that he announced.
Yes.
He did say that Aquaman 2 and The Flash are still the DC canon proper, but he mentioned that Flash was going to reset the universe.
Okay, so this is happening because of the Flash then.
So in other words, all this new stuff is going to happen because of the Flash movie, which we figured was going to happen anyway,
mm-hmm.
but now we know just how extreme.
Very extreme then. So holy shit. So when the Flash movie comes out now this year, we're gonna see whatever change that Flash is gonna do, and we're gonna be like, oh shit, so this is happening because of him. Correct.
Oh, and the Shazam movie is also canon.
Yeah.
But the Shazam movie happens before the Flash movie. I would not be surprised if they showed some kind of end credit scene in Shazam where things get reset or things get changed. We'll have to see. Another thing that he announced, that James Gunn announced, was that the DC universe is going to be a cohesive universe. Meaning that he's going to incorporate TV and animation. Remember before, TV did its own thing.
Yeah.
And movies did their own thing. Well, now everything is going to be one cohesive universe. He did say that movies like The Batman, which is going to get a sequel, which is that they're working on a sequel, is going to essentially be an Elseworld story.
What does that mean?
Elseworlds is essentially the what if of DC.
Oh, okay.
To a point. It's like basically, in another universe, Superman landed in Russia and he became communist.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, Red Sun.
So that, okay. So I mean, that's what else. Okay. Got it.
So that's Elseworlds. So Batman is not in the regular the Batman is not in the regular continuity. It's going to be an Elseworld storyline. Joker 2, if it comes out, will be an Elseworld storyline. Well, under animation, he announced 5 projects. I'm sorry. No, sorry. Animation only has 1. I'm sorry. For now, it's only 1. Creature Commandos. This series screams James Gunn to me.
I see the weasel. If that's the weasel, what I'm looking at.
Yes, that looks like the weasel to me.
Yeah,
that looks like that is Weasel.
It has to be because it looks just like him.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm looking. Well, it's just saying here various incarnations of the team have included vampires, werewolves, creature from the Black Lagoon style amphibians, a Gorgon, Frankenstein's monster, and a mummy who is a communication specialist. Weasel and the father of Rick Flag will be part of the team. And the image Gunn shared also featured Frankenstein, the brain of Frankenstein, and others.
Okay. And that's in cartoon form, you said?
This is animated. This is one of like if I were to imagine a project that James Gunn would be responsible for, this is absolutely it.
This one screams just him.
Like, I'm surprised that he didn't announce Toxic Avenger.
Oh my god, if he did.
Now, TV series.
Okay.
The first one, Waller.
Okay.
So
Amanda Waller, right?
You remember Viola Davis's turn as Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad movies.
Yes.
The good one and the bad one. I think that she's perfect as Amanda Waller.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know how a Waller TV show would work. Maybe as the glue that's between other shows. I don't know. But Crystal Henry, who wrote the Watchmen show for HBO, is on board, and so is the creator of the Doom Patrol series, Jeremy Carver. Doom Patrol was canceled, by the way.
Sad, but true.
But Doom Patrol, I think Doom Patrol shows the kind of chops that they're bringing into this show.
Okay.
Which is also good. Fan favorite TV series, Booster Gold.
Okay, I saw a lot like how he mentioned him. I want to see this one.
Yeah, he's from the 31st century, and he goes back in time to be a superhero and have people like him.
Yeah,
he was in the Legends of Tomorrow CW series, but that didn't go anywhere. They're going to start all over with a new one. Another TV series, Lanterns. Just Lanterns. Gunn said that it will focus primarily on both Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, but it's going to feature other Lanterns, and it's going to be Earth-based. So it's not going to be entirely out in space. Another TV series, which I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I don't know what they're going to do here. Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost.
Which is based on Themyscira.
Okay.
I mean, he says that he's comparing it to Game of Thrones. Interesting comparison. I say I don't know what they're going to do with this because it's not going to involve Wonder Woman. As you remember, as part of the hate campaign people have against them, Gunn did say that they were not going to be working with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman anytime soon. She is a fan favorite. That didn't go over well. Again, we bring up all the things that are still on the table as far as current DC projects. Shazam! Fury of the Gods comes out March 17th. The Flash comes out June 16th. The Batman 2 is still being worked on. Like I said, Elseworld story. They're talking about debuting October 3rd, 2025. The Joker 2, I'm not going to pronounce that. I don't know French.
Yeah.
I'd like to, but I don't. Joker 2, they're talking about premiering October 4th, 2024. Aquaman The Last Kingdom, still slated for Christmas 2023. They're still working on the Blue Beetle movie.
Good. I'm glad.
Another fan favorite.
I'm actually excited for the Blue Beetle. I mean, we're gonna have the freaking the kid Miguel from Cobra Kai in it, and I know that he's pretty much. And I know that he's excited. I mean, look, we're already coming to the end of the freaking era of Cobra Kai, so that means he's probably doing both things right now just to just to get the ball rolling. So cool.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down for this. Down.
They're still gonna go with Peacemaker.
Yes. Oh,
they're still going to do. They're still going to work on Superman and Lois.
Okay.
They're still going to be working on Gotham Knights, which is something that hasn't come out yet. No.
Oh, okay.
The TV series.
Got it.
It still hasn't come out yet, but it's supposed to maybe debut alongside season 4 of Superman and Lois.
Okay.
Another one that they've been working on is Dead Boy Detectives. That's the full slate of everything they have planned, according to James Gunn's presentation. One thing that he said that he wants to, in later interviews and stuff, he wanted to clear up and say that what he's planning for the DCU, he said the DCU.
Nice.
He said that it's not Marvel 2.0. I'm going to quote him here.
All right.
A lot of people think it's going to be Marvel 2.0, and definitely, I learned a lot of stuff at Marvel. I think that we have a lot of differences. I think that one of the reasons why I love DC is that it really is another universe. It's an alternate world. With Marvel, generally, it's New York, Chicago, San Francisco. Here at DCU, we have Metropolis, Gotham, Themyscira, and Atlantis. And all of that is another fictional universe. And this is the world that we're creating. We're coming into a world where superheroes exist and have existed for some time in one form or another, and that's the universe. We are telling a big, huge central story that is like Marvel Studios, except for I think that we're a lot more planned out than Marvel did from the beginning, because we've gotten a group of writers together to work that story out completely. But we're also creating a universe that is like Star Wars, where there's different times and different places, different things, or like Game of Thrones, where characters are a little bit more morally complex.
Is he throwing shade at Marvel?
Not really. He's trying to talk about the differences between the two universes.
Okay.
In the Marvel universe, superheroes seem to be a recent trend. No one has explained the Eternals yet. No one has yet to explain the Eternals. I think if a huge robot is coming out of the planet, someone would notice that.
I'm pretty sure they would, and they're gonna have a lot of questions. All the questions.
Severe questions.
Like, how come this freaking Iron Giant is coming out of the water? I need answers today.
Jennifer Walters hulked out during a court hearing, and she became huge news.
Yeah.
A literal robot. Well, it's not a robot. It's a celestial. It's complicated. But a living being was about to come out of the planet. You'd think someone would have at least written a story about it?
Yeah, somewhat.
But anyway. So he's saying that the Marvel universe is more grounded, whereas DC has always had, and I've said this before, DC heroes are literal gods walking among humans.
Yeah.
And Batman.
I like that. I like the way you threw that one in. That was actually funny.
I mean, look, Superman.
Yeah.
Alien from another planet. All the powers that, he basically invulnerable. Wonder Woman, daughter of a god.
Made out of clay.
Aquaman. A freaking fish man.
Yes. He talks to
Batman. Someone killed his parents, and now he puts on his pajamas and punches people.
Oh, and he has endless money. Let's just say that.
Endless money, and if you give him enough time, he can beat anybody.
Yeah. He is the guy of all the guys because he is Mr. One Up. You know that shit, right?
Yes, he is Mr. One Up.
I love Batman to death, but oh my god, that guy's Mr. One Up. Oh man, I just jumped. Go ahead.
I propose that Bruce Wayne becomes the next coach of the Miami Dolphins. Nothing against Mike McDaniel, but if you give him enough time, he can beat anybody. Even the Buffalo Bills.
No, he's gonna have time. I mean, look, imagine this way. I'm just gonna cut off for this part. He's gonna watch every freaking game that we play with them, study all their moves, and he's just gonna be like, I got their weakness. I know what we're gonna do.
Knowing him, he's gonna go too far back, and he's like, no, all we have to do is hit that quarterback right there. Bruce, that's Jim Kelly. He's been retired for years. Damn it.
Damn it, Alfred. How old is this fucking video?
Yeah, right. I told you, stop getting the videos from Blockbuster.
God, Jesus Christ. Damn it, Dick, get over here.
So he's basically just, yes, there are similarities, but here are the differences. One difference, he says that DCU will definitely have both PG-13 and R-rated projects.
Okay, I'm down with that.
And you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You remember The Suicide Squad?
Of course.
Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Those movies cannot be PG-13.
No.
Some stories do. And this is a problem that Marvel has. We've talked about it before. Marvel is part of Disney, and Disney has a branding problem.
But
everything from Disney has to be saccharine sweet.
It's true. But now there are some changes though, Willie. We're going to be introducing freaking Blade soon. Then we're going to have Deadpool join this whole fucking universe. We're not going to know how or when or why.
Deadpool,
he's jumping.
He's going to be the biggest. He's going to be the biggest shit stirrer at Disney.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, yeah.
But they had a bit of an identity crisis when they added the Marvel Netflix shows.
Mm-hmm.
Because those shows were grittier, and now they're having to face the fact that, listen, you have Daredevil that you're bringing back. You can't go and do what you did in Hawkeye. You can't do what you did in She-Hulk. That's just not going to fly with the Daredevil crowd.
No,
that's going to be interesting.
Oh no, very. And I'm just waiting for when they bring Punisher back. Hopefully they do.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to. They have to.
They're going to, and I'm waiting for it.
But how? That's the question.
That is the real good question. And there has to be some sort of tie-in in one of the movies that we just get like a bump, like we just bump into him somehow. Or hell, maybe even a fucking case that Daredevil's working on, and it's gonna be like, oh, Frank Castle, and it's just boom, that's it. It just stops.
If there's gonna be a Punisher reveal, it's got to be in Daredevil, because they're not going to do it in Spider-Man.
No, man. The only time, if they were to bring out, quote me if I'm wrong, if they were to bring Punisher into Spider-Man, it has to be that he's hunting him down, and they're like in that one issue, the first issue, I think.
The first appearance of Punisher.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay, he's hunting on fucking Spider-Man down. And there was, I didn't remember even reading that fucking book, but there was a rhyme and reason why. And I'm wondering how they're going to bring him up in Spider-Man. I will see him better coming up in a Daredevil series, and then slide him into a Spider-Man movie somehow. Just somehow. And also in the cartoons, they fucking slide him in with him and Blade, which I was like, all right, fine. I'm in it.
I mean, Punisher, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in a Daredevil episode.
Yeah,
if they do it, because the problem with Punisher is he has an image problem now. Remember that a lot of police departments co-opted the Punisher logo, and police departments aren't too popular nowadays. I don't want to get into politics.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a very and Disney's kind of trying to get away from the whole Punisher thing. They even changed his logo.
Horrible.
Yeah. That unfortunately, the Punisher is very divisive.
Mm-hmm.
But back to DC. I did forget to say that that James Gunn has said that that DC is going to be, the DCU is going to be in phases, just like Marvel. And the first phase is called Gods and Monsters. Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Which kind of makes sense with all the things that they've mentioned.
Yeah. It does.
Another thing that, I'm sorry that I keep rambling, but this is some stuff here. Another thing that was reported, this was on Hollywood Reporter. James Gunn blasted DC's showrunners, saying that they didn't do shit right. I mean, in other news, water is wet.
Fact.
But he didn't mince words here. His words. He said that the previous regimes for DC were, quote, fucked up, and said that Henry Cavill was, quote, dicked around.
I don't think he's wrong, though.
No. It's the truth. I mean, they had a vision. The Snyderverse.
Yes.
And the Snyderverse, whether you liked it or not, was a cohesive vision. And when Batman v Superman didn't make all the money on the planet, they panicked.
Yeah.
They neutered Justice League. They started canceling projects. They tried to get what's his name, Zack Snyder, out of the picture, because all of a sudden he wasn't the vision they wanted. When his daughter, very sadly took her own life, and he had to go tend to family matters, they went and said, yeah, you stay away. Hey, Joss, come here, Avengers this shit.
Yeah, literally.
They fucked everything up. That's where the vision went to shit. They should have stuck to their guns. I'm going to keep saying this, even though I was not a fan of Batman v Superman. I didn't care for what Justice League was, what the original Justice League was. I saw the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
I think that they should have let him do it. That was his vision. It was a cohesive vision. It was a liked vision that the DC fans to this day will go to the mat for this. And they should have let it just happen. You didn't make your $1 billion? Boo fucking who? But no. You can say something.
No. I actually agree with you on this part. Look, the Snyder release of the Justice League was way better. I enjoyed it a lot. I just hated the whole slow-mo bits. That's the only thing it bothered me. All those slow-mos bothered the fuck out of me. But the movie overall was fine.
I repeat, it was a cohesive vision. He knew what he wanted to do with that universe. It was going to be dark. It was going to be like boohoo sad.
Yep, it was.
But it was a vision, and it was one that people did gravitate towards.
Yeah.
Like the Joker. What's his name? I forgot his name. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Yeah.
Absolutely would have fit in the Snyderverse. And that movie did well.
And the movie did well too. I actually liked the Joker.
Mind you, Batman v Superman didn't do bad. It just didn't make $1 billion, and $1 billion is what DC wanted.
But
whatever.
Get it. Too bad. Too sad.
It didn't happen. Now we have Gunn. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "In Gunn we trust." I'm not gonna go and and throw my chips in completely and say, "All right, this man's gonna do it." At least he has a cohesive vision.
Yeah.
As long as Daddy Zaslav doesn't take time from snorting cocaine off the peg leg of a pirate hooker to say something, we should be okay.
I agree with
I have
you on
not
that.
forgotten that storyline.
I haven't forgot either. But look, man, all I can say right now is I'm just ready for what James Gunn's gonna bring to this table. I can't wait to see it because lately everything that James Gunn has done, it's been pretty fucking good. Even the TV show The Peacemaker, and a bunch of other things, the Suicide Squad and all that, it's actually pretty fucking good. They're not bad.
The Suicide Squad was an awesome movie that got its legs cut out from under it because of the pandemic.
Yeah. You're
that
right.
was a shame, but that movie is legitimately entertaining.
Oh no, big time,
it's
dude.
Gross as shit. it's vulgar as shit. I don't care. It's fun.
It's
just because
it was very unpredictable. I was like, holy shit, okay.
Just because a movie is like a gross and then nasty, it doesn't mean it has to be a sad movie. It has to be a fucking like, oh my god, I'm gonna cut my veins. No, it was a fun movie. Hopefully he can bring more of that to the DCU, because you know what, I want to see fun movies from DC.
So do I. I want to have a good time with DC.
You can have a good cry every once in a while. Yeah, go ahead. Talk to me about how Batman's parents died again. That's perfectly fine. But make something that people can get behind.
Yes. You know what? And that's where I want to probably leave this off to our audience. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about all this is happening when James Gunn taking over fucking DC, the DCU? What are your thoughts? Do you guys feel that this is going to be an amazing thing that's going to be happening? Or you guys think it's going to crash and burn? Or are you just kind of like waiting to see what's going to happen? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this. But ladies and gentlemen, we're done. And I gotta say thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so we come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
I have nothing else. I spoke plenty.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on Friday. Peace.
Bye.